Greetings, gamers. Do you consider yourself a master of the controller? A champion of the keyboard? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the unforgiving realm of the hardest games ever created. These titles are notorious for their brutal difficulty, their soul-crushing level design, and their ability to reduce even the most seasoned gamer to a gibbering mess. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome gaming content. So, if you're looking for a challenge that will truly test your skills, sharpen your reflexes, and maybe even make you question your sanity, then this list is for you. Number 10. Sekiro. From Software, the developers behind the punishing Dark Souls series decided to crank the difficulty up to 11 with Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. This action-adventure throws you into the role of a one-armed shinobi warrior, tasked with protecting a young lord from a relentless enemy. The combat system is a dance of aggression and deflection. Mastering parrying attacks is crucial for survival. One wrong move and you'll be staring at that dreaded game over screen. Sekiro offers a steep learning curve, demanding precise timing and unwavering focus. But for those who persevere, the satisfaction of conquering this challenging title is unmatched. Number 9. Cuphead. Don't be fooled by its charming cartoon aesthetic. Cuphead is a brutal run-and-gun nightmare. Inspired by classic 1930s cartoons, the visuals are a delight, but the gameplay is a punishing gauntlet of boss fights and bullet hell shootouts. Every enemy encounter feels like a desperate struggle for survival, with unforgiving patterns and limited room for error. Mastering the game's parry mechanic and mastering movement are crucial for overcoming its brutal challenges. Cuphead might look cute, but it's a hardcore experience that will test your reflexes and patience. Number 8. Super Meat Boy. This indie side-scroller is a masterclass in minimalist frustration. You control a cube of raw meat named Meat Boy, tasked with rescuing his girlfriend Bandage Girl from the evil Dr. Fetus. The levels are a series of brutal obstacle courses filled with saws, spikes, and deadly hazards. One wrong move means instant death and a frustrating restart. Super Meat Boy demands lightning-fast reflexes, pixel-perfect platforming, and an almost superhuman ability to learn from your mistakes. It's a game that will push you to your limits, but the sense of accomplishment from conquering a particularly brutal level is pure gaming bliss. Number 7. Ghosts and Goblins. This classic arcade game from the 80s is a true test of skill and perseverance. You control a knight named Arthur, who must battle his way through a demon-infested world to rescue his princess. But be warned, Ghosts and Goblins is notorious for its unforgiving difficulty. Enemies are relentless, projectiles fly thick and fast, and one hit can strip Arthur down to his underwear, leaving him even more vulnerable. This game demands pixel-perfect precision and a near-infinite supply of quarters, or continues these days. While it may be a blast from the past, Ghosts and Goblins is a reminder that some classics were designed to be brutally difficult. Number 6. I Wanna Be the Guy. The movie, the game. This indie title is a love letter, or maybe a twisted parody, of classic 8-bit platformers. It throws everything but the kitchen sink at the player, from cheap deaths and hidden pitfalls to ridiculously difficult boss fights and confusing level design. I Wanna Be the Guy revels in being unfair, constantly breaking the fourth wall and reminding you of your inevitable failure. But beneath the frustration lies a strange sense of humor and a deep love for retro gaming culture. It's a game that celebrates the challenge and the sheer absurdity of some classic titles. Number 5. Ninja Gaiden series. The Ninja Gaiden series, particularly the original games for the NES and Xbox, is a legendary entry in the Hall of Fame of difficult games. You play as Ryu Hayabusa, a skilled ninja warrior battling demonic forces. The combat system is demanding, requiring precise timing and mastery of combos. Enemies hit hard, and resources are scarce. The later levels are notorious for their brutal difficulty spikes, throwing relentless waves of enemies and unforgiving boss encounters at the player. Ninja Gaiden is a true test of skill and reflexes, rewarding mastery with a deep sense of accomplishment. Number 4. Dark Souls series. Dark Souls. This series from Software needs no introduction. It's synonymous with grueling difficulty, cryptic lore, and a world that feels both beautiful and utterly unforgiving. Every enemy encounter feels like a desperate struggle for survival, with death lurking around every corner. The combat system is deliberate and methodical, demanding patience and strategic thinking. Learning enemy patterns and mastering your chosen weapon are essential for overcoming the game's punishing challenges. But beyond the difficulty lies a deep sense of reward. Every conquered boss, every explored area, is a testament to your perseverance and skill. Dark Souls is a game that will frustrate you, but it will also leave you feeling like a true gaming champion. Number 3. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. This indie title defies easy categorization. You play as a man stuck in a cauldron, wielding a hammer that's also your only means of locomotion. Your goal? climb a seemingly impossible mountain. Getting over it is a physics-based exercise in frustration as you clumsily hammer your way upwards. One wrong move and you'll plummet back to the bottom, accompanied by the sardonic commentary of the game's narrator, Bennett Foddy. The game's humor is dark and self-deprecating, perfectly complementing its brutal difficulty. Getting over it is a test of pure perseverance, demanding unwavering focus and a healthy dose of self-motivation. Number 2, Flappy Bird. This simple mobile game took the world by storm and then promptly drove everyone insane. You control a pixelated bird, attempting to navigate a series of narrow pipes without touching them. The controls are deceptively simple, but the gameplay is an exercise in frustration. Flappy Bird's difficulty lies in its unforgiving hitboxes and the sheer randomness of the pipe placement. One moment, you're soaring through the air, the next, you're staring at a pixelated bird carcass. Despite its simplicity, Flappy Bird became a cultural phenomenon, a testament to the addictive nature of even the most frustrating games. Number 1, Celeste. And finally, our number 1 contender for the hardest game in the world, Celeste. Don't let the charming pixel art fool you. Celeste is a platformer that will push your skills to the absolute limit. You control Madeline, a young woman climbing a mysterious mountain. The levels are a series of challenging platforming puzzles, demanding precise jumps and mastery of momentum. There are no lives or checkpoints, just endless retrees and a constant feeling of just one more try. But Celeste's difficulty is beautifully balanced with a heartwarming story and a gorgeous soundtrack. It's a game that celebrates perseverance, reminding us that even the most challenging journey is worth taking one step at a time. So there you have it, Warriors, our list of the 10 hardest games ever created. These titles are designed to test your skills, challenge your patience, and maybe even make you question your sanity. But for those who persevere, the sense of accomplishment is unmatched. Remember, the greatest victories often come after the most difficult battles. So, are you up for the challenge? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome gaming content. We'll be bringing you reviews, previews, and top 10 lists to help you navigate the ever-expanding world of gaming. Until next time, happy gaming.